Now it's my time!
Yep.
This is an episode I was very much looking forward to.
I have noticed a reasonable lack of Vegeta in that last episode.
You know, a reasonable lack of Vegeta last episode, but kind of going off tangent here. Vegeta doesn't show up in the movies until Cooler 2. Isn't that weird?
Only a little bit. Like, him not showing up in Slugs sort of makes sense.
But in the first Cooler...
Yeah, no, him not showing up in Cooler at all is very weird.
I don't know what he'd add to it, but it does feel odd.
No, I know why they did that. Because they wanted to remake the Frieza, so having it be Piccolo, Gohan, Krillin, Goku would only make sense. Because,
okay, yeah, because that's what was happening in the arc at the time.
Yeah, so they probably were, like, but then Vegeta had to be in the second part of redoing the Namek Saga, where they go back to Namek to fight another Frieza.
It's weird.
Yeah.
But hey, Vegeta's back this episode, and my God, this episode like popped off when we dropped it, and you know, because a lot of people love Vegeta finally going Super Saiyan, and we had a lot of fun writing him being at the top of his game for a little bit.
One of my favorite exchanges in the entire show is in this episode.
Mm-hmm. Let's crack onto it, because first we got to get Goku fighting 19.
Crack on.
The following is a non-profit fan-based parody. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Fuji TV, and Akira Toriyama.
By the way,
please support the official release.
Making the text-to-speech say half of
Yes,
these words
I was actually going to bring that up.
Fucking nightmare.
Because in order to get the text-to-speech to say certain words, you would have to spell them much differently in order for it to pronounce things properly.
And then edit them together to make it correct. It was not fun.
So, like, obviously you can't spell Frieza. It would say Frieza.
Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow. Are you afraid? I remember we came up with this because this is like, yeah, no, Gero feels like he's in control. Like he just wants to show like, there's something wrong here. We got this. This is okay.
I'll admit, your composure is admirable, even in the face of your inevitable demise.
So with Gero, it was really interesting because when we approached his character, we wanted to make him kind of a bumbling scientist. Because a lot of his things do just ultimately end up going wrong, but we didn't like. It was difficult with the footage because he doesn't act like a bumbling.
Yeah,
scientist.
he doesn't bumble, but he's always very stoic.
Yeah, so we found a way to do that by keeping the stoicism, keeping the attitude throughout, but allowing things around him to start breaking down, and he's just trying to keep his cool, his chill.
Yeah, like, okay, this isn't going well. Are you afraid?
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of stuff later with 17 and 18 is like, you were totally out of your depth from the beginning on this, weren't you, dude? Oh, no.
He's just playing fast and loose with science.
Yep.
This gaze squarely on you. You still keep calm, cool, and oh, for God's sakes, 19!
Throw a fucking punch! It's like, try to hit him. Try to hit him. Just slap him. Something.
I'm glad that shot also exists.
Mr. Piccolo, what have we missed?
Well, your father is currently handing the Pillsbury Doughbot its generous white ass.
Pillsbury Doughbot.
Oh yeah, I really love a lot of the terrible puns we make.
But 19 has yet to truly demonstrate his full killing proficiency. 19! Attack from the left!
Ouch.
Ouch.
Oh, my left!
I love his little robot.
Saying,
Ow, ow,
19 is
ow,
merely
constantly
lone
going in the
combat
background.
into a false
Yeah.
sense of security. And once we 19 dodge!
Beginning dodge protocol.
Why are you
Ouch.
starting a subroutine? It's not that complex.
Miswritten.
Yeah.
Because a subroutine would be something that happens autonomously.
Yeah, it would be the least complex. And yeah, no, that was like, we'll cop to it. We'll definitely cop to when we wrote something wrong.
We don't know shit about programming.
No, we don't.
But this bit.
What?
What?
Some people
Regardless,
miss that.
Once
Yeah.
we've secured our vantage point, Android 19 will move in for the kill, and your precious son Goku will feel the full sting of my vengeance.
I don't know why, but I always love the ring of his vengeance.
19, would you stop messing around? Oh, that's distressing. 19, respond immediately! 19, what are you, in safe mode? Start responding this instant before I shove my
Boot up.
your ass!
Reboot completed.
I remember we put that in there. It's like, yes.
Order.exe fully online.
Oh, bully.
I remember we put that in there. He has to say boot up, so he will go online again.
So I love the fact that to make him sound more intimidating, I literally just lowered the pitch on
Yeah.
the text to speech.
Didn't seem to work. Don't worry, guys. I'll try again.
Double strength.
Goku, don't! They can absorb your energy!
Hold on a sec. Did you know?
Well, yeah, I felt it when the old man was holding me earlier.
And you couldn't have said anything before because...
Hey, give me a break. I've already been through enough crap today, and if I wanted to be bitched at, I would have stayed with Bulma and the babe.
Now that part, I do agree, is kind of not really Yamcha's fault, because both Krillin and Gohan also knew, and they didn't say anything.
This is also true.
Yeah.
Yes.
That part, I'm like, yeah, maybe we were a little too mean to Yamcha on that one.
Yeah, guys, lay off him. He needs this like he needs a hole in the chest.
Exactly. Huh?
I get it.
And he's got
If
you.
we still did too soon, Krillin.
Kinda, yeah.
Energy back. Guys, I don't want to make a scene, but
I'm pretty sure I'm dying.
What's going on? He hasn't used that much energy.
Krillin, the sensu bean.
Sensubine! And it begins.
Thanks, Bunny.
Oh,
God, it made it worse!
Goku, what's wrong?
Chest hurts. Hard to breathe.
How's your arm?
Dunno.
Can't feel it. Is that normal?
So, Goku's having a heart attack.
So I love the delivery from Piccolo on this, and we could not have done it with Gohan. But there's this part of my brain that was like, Gohan should have been the one to notice that. He would have had the knowledge of, hey, how's your arm? If it's like numb, you're probably having a heart
But
attack.
Piccolo
etc.
also kind of knows that he should be looking for it because he overheard everything.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, he should be more aware of that. So yeah, I guess it does work with him too.
Yeah. So, Goku's having a heart attack.
Dad, you took the medicine, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I started to.
Started to... What? You mean you stopped?
Why did you stop? Because it was grape flavored.
Damn it, Bulma.
Why did we decide grape flavor, by the way? I don't remember. Like, I think it was just arbitrary.
Oh yeah, no, we just there was no particular reason for grape.
Because like there's no association with Goku and the flavor grape.
Nope. No, grape was just kind of like, what flavor? Grape flavor.
What flavors medicines have you tried?
Yeah.
And honestly, grape flavored medicine,
Cherry is always worse.
cherry. I don't know what it is about medicinal cherry, but it actually kind of like kills cherry Coke for you if you take too much cherry medicine. I don't know.
My favorite was actually a bubblegum flavored medicine. when I was a kid.
That actually made me gag as a kid, just because
Really?
like, there was something in it, that like magnesium flavor on the back end.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Like, if you're going to give me medicine, just give me straight up NyQuil, honestly, because at least then I know it's medicine. It's just medicine flavored.
I had to take some ZQL last night because I haven't been able to sleep, and I'm groggy as fuck right now.
Woo!
Did he just knock the Super Saiyan out of him?
Piccolo, tag in. Come on,
Tag
in.
Going through the people that he knows can actually fight here.
Well, boys, I can't say it hasn't been fun. In fact, if I still had a penis, it would be quite auspicious that we are wearing baggy pants.
I like the
Enough about
wording on that.
hypothetical erections. 19! Suck him dry!
Hypothetical Erections is a garage band name.
Oh yeah.
Mine.
Does anyone else hear that?
Yeah, and it's getting closer.
And it sounds an awful lot like...
Mine. Nani?
So, I was thinking about this, especially with last episode. There are times when I'm watching through this and like, that that feels like it would have been an episode break in our earlier episodes.
Do you think like that part right there?
Oh yeah, I can absolutely see that.
I could see it being a commercial break, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did we add a mid-roll there?
Well, we did now.
Okay.
Yep. But no, it's just, it occurs to me, so as we went on, we started covering more of the episodes. Like, these got longer.
We usually covered somewhere between, like, 2.5 to 3 episodes per episode of our stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes more if there was filler.
Yeah, which, there's plenty of stuff that just never made it in at all.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always interesting because I feel like the pacing here is definitely slower than our earlier stuff, but I also feel like we're covering, there's just way more interactions, way more dialogue, so I don't know. I just, as I'm watching through it, I'm like, wow, you could really tell the difference in the pacing from that first and even second season.
It has something to do with the fact that on Namek, like, the plot happens, like, kind of in a in a relative structured pace. Maybe not necessarily in a particular dub or sub or in a particular cut, but there is a beat to the plot, whereas there is a lot more downtime between a lot of the things that happen, like a lot of the key moments.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting watching through.
And the prodigal asshole returns.
Mr. Piccolo!
I wanted to wait for an opening on the android, so I faked my injury. But now he's here.
Wait, so you weren't actually wounded?
No, but I got a better question. Where was my sensu bean?
Sensu bean! Pank.
Also, decent question. Like, where was his sense of it?
Vegeta.
Kakarot,
I love this.
You idiot, what are you doing?
Dying? Mostly.
Little help.
Thanks, best buddy. Come on, Dad.
Good catch, Piccolo.
We'll take you home and give you the medicine.
No, let me do it. Let's be honest. If I stay, I'll probably just get in the way.
Yep.
Probably.
No offense.
Why are you even here?
That's justified.
Sensu bean!
You know what?
the-
Have fun.
The sensu bean bit is,
Primary
I fucking love it.
2 kilometers. 3 kilometers.
Excuse me, but your primary threat is right here.
6 kilometers. 7 kilometers.
Am I being ignored?
Don't mind him, he's programmed to only respond to my command. 19. Forget about Son Goku. We can finish him at our leisure. For now, focus on... Who are you again?
Relying on him like a smartphone.
Yep.
Vegeta, Prince of all Saiyans.
Oh, of course. How could I forget? 19. Take care of him.
Understood.
Oh, this is precious. You expect to beat me with this automaton of fun?
Registering insult. Retort, you are short and
And
your hairline is receding.
Ooh, scathing.
Your confidence is noted, Vegeta. But Son Goku was able to achieve a form far beyond anything we'd ever seen before, and we still beat him. And 19 has extensive knowledge of all your techniques.
Oh, is that right? Quite the cutting-edge piece of tech you got there. But I'm curious. Can it feel fear?
Scanning.
Line from the dub, but it's too hard not to
Results
use.
inconclusive.
Let's fix that, shall we?
Using Saiyan blood.
Yep, Vegeta's like little Kai theme kind of thing.
I don't know if I would have...
Seriously? What the
Fuck is Namek? I had so much fun with that scream. I was waiting for that scream.
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know if I'd still use that song if we were going back through it. It's a cool song, but it is also not entirely in tone with the scene. I just needed a song to use.
And this
in
is
that
a
moment.
Vegeta song.
Yeah. But ultimately, I struggled. I spent sometimes...
Well, you weren't going to use Hell's Bells.
No, nowadays, I might have gone back and gotten a version of Hell's
An
Bells.
orchestral,
Yeah.
like, rock orchestral version of it.
When I found out I could do that later, I was like, oh, man. I might have done that instead. Because there's a bunch of the Falconer soundtrack that I like.
Yeah,
It's
we went back and we redid the Final Flash theme.
Yeah. And thinking on it, I do kind of wish that I could have come up with another song for this bit. Being able to come up with new songs created from old stuff, I loved doing that the longer this season went on.
One of the reasons that you did say in Blood, though, is because it kind of just dropped a few months previous.
It's true. Season 3 of Kai, I think, premiered before ours did. It's funny. Kai started after Abridged did, finished before we did.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But playing badass Vegeta just felt
But
so
how?
good here.
I thought you had to have a pure heart to become a Super Saiyan, like my dad.
Oh, trust me, there's more than one way to realize the legend.
I wanna be Super Saiyan! I wanna!
Push-ups, sit-ups, and plenty of juice.
Also, the editing on the tears, I'm really proud of that to this day. I'm really glad they look as good as they do. That was so hard.
Also, I wanna be a Super Saiyan. I wanna. I think it was Taka's pitch. Pretty sure it was Taka's pitch.
Yeah, that was...
And that was one that we were sitting on for a while as well. It's like, he's just on the planet, he's just pounding the rock. I wanna be a Super Saiyan!
Yeah, a lot of... Oh, man. I hope one day that we can get Taka in on these.
Of the three of us, Taka is arguably the most explosively funny.
Oh, yeah.
He comes up with some of the biggest, most bombastic punchlines. And writing with him is always interesting because he takes a real shotgun approach. He will fire as many things at the board and wait for them to stick.
Yeah.
And when they stick, they hit dead center. And then he will take that joke and push it as far as he possibly can until we're okay, bring it back. No, it needs to be refined. And there we are.
Yeah. Working on it with Hellsing was a lot like that, actually. It was a lot of, here's a billion things. I'm like, all right, I'm going to take all this stuff, and then we're going to make that work together. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he, honestly, out of the three of us, he is probably the most immediately funny.
Yes.
And part of that has to do with the fact that he always has these weird, off-the-wall deliveries.
He has some, the way his brain will connect certain things is, incomprehensible to me. But it leads to some amazing results.
It really does.
And it's just so which is why this show worked out so well as it did, and writing with him works out so well as it does.
Yeah.
And besides, my heart is pure. Pure, unadulterated, badass.
Yeah, more like pure, unadulterated ego.
I heard that, Triclops!
Is that okay?
As a matter of fact, go f yourself. That's a Dragon Ball meme.
Yep.
And Vegeta really doesn't care.
Looks like you just initiated your self-destruct sequence.
I fucking love this bit.
Yep.
Did I just see his foot?
Well. Looks like I'm a size 19. He's just I'm at the top of my game. Bring it, bitch.
So have you rusted your pants yet? 3. Damn it!
Oh boy.
No, don't panic. Everything will turn out dandy as long as Android 19 can grab Vegeta and steal his image.
I love that fucking look. What is that face?
That's a
that fucking. I can never get over that. Every time I see the scene, all I do is stare at his fucking stupid marshmallow face.
I've never seen it before. This is the first time you pointed that out.
It's so fucking dumb. I love it. I love it so much.
Sure, there was an advantage to building a fat robot, but for the life of me, I just don't see it.
Proximity breached. Track.exe activated.
Yes, that's it, 19. Do not let go of him, no matter what. Drain him until he's a shriveled up prune of a corpse.
Parameters recognized. Grip locked.
Locked, huh? Well,
Guess I'm not going anywhere for a while.
How's
about I get a workout in?
That's right.
I'm gonna do squats all over your face!
Initiating. Energy. Drain.
Aw, how adorable. So you want my energy then? Tell you what, take as much as you want. In exchange,
I'll take your hands! Oh, goddamn.
Error.
Oh.
So then, before I put down the clown, let's put it to bed, shall we? Do you feel fear, android?
No, please. Get away.
Hanna-Barbera.
Leave me alone.
All I needed to hear.
No.
One. Big bang attack!
I remember you were frustrated at me for a while with the Big Bang attacks because I never delivered one that was like, Big Bang attack! But I don't know, none of those ever felt right to me. He's just shouting the attack as he fires it. But I remember you were like, you never delivered one like that. It's strange. I'm like,
Usually just go. Oh, you are usually the one who goes overboard, and then we have to bring it back. That's all.
yeah. I was saving it for Final Flash, if I'm gonna be honest.
Oh yeah.
No.
I love that final
Yeah.
no.
Got him.
Yep. That is one dead robot.
Oh, I love this bit.
Also, the sound effects for that
Your
was
30-day trial
Has expired.
Would you like to?
Purchase.
win. Roar.
No, I would not.
And yeah.
Vegeta
Now that
with
we
the
have Chuckles the ass
decapitations.
clown out of the picture, how about we tend to the elderly? The f*** did he go?
I like that at the end there. It's just like Gero's just like, nah, nope.
Whatever. Baldy, pass me a sensu bean.
What, do you
Think I'm
think
just giving these away? Because I'm not. That was a very satisfying episode, like for me personally.
Yeah, no, I personally feel like this is just the best Vegeta.
This is like peak Vegeta is season 3, and as soon as everything starts going poorly for him, it goes immensely poorly, and then he gets it back for a bit. Like episode 50 is kind of like peak Vegeta.
I think it's actually 49.
Nope, 49 is right before he shows up. But 49 is you press the Goku button. That's where that episode ends.
Okay.
Which I agree, I like that bit. But 50 is when he's just tearing second form Cell apart.
Right.
And that's satisfying for whole other reasons. But this was like one of those things where it's like, I'm playing Vegeta, I am waiting to get to this part. And, it's kind of funny. As the series went on, as much as I enjoy playing Vegeta, I think I enjoy playing Piccolo more.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. He has so many like fun conversations with other characters that you really get to play with. Whereas Vegeta has 2 modes. He is doing real good or doing real bad.
Yeah, that's kind of, like even in his downtime, his downtime is when he's at his most bipolar. Either he's like, oh yeah, I'm great, or fuck you, whatever, I don't care.
I don't care about anything. I don't know, whatever. Grumble.
Yeah, he's like never just chill. He never just fucking calms down.
Yeah. But this is Vegeta at probably some of his best this season. And it was so fun to write for, so fun to perform, and so fun to just make happen. And the way you mixed it all together with the countdown and timing it out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The countdown joke is, again, I'm going to keep saying this, one of my favorite jokes of the show. Some of my favorite jokes of the show are from this season, and that's why, as I'm watching through it, I'm just like, man, I'm glad we did this.
When we were watching through, the countdown segment came because, we noticed that he does 5 big things. There's the big kick to start it off, the slamming him into the ground, the ripping off his arms, blowing him up, and one other that I missed in there. But
yeah, and did I just see his foot?
Did I just see his foot?
Yeah, that oh my god.
He just kicked through the chassis.
Yeah, size 19 is
And for you guys, I guess we'll see you a little bit sooner next time.
Thank you so much for tuning in, and enjoy the next of this thing
that we are doing. Ta-ta.